So there's a video by this comedian that popped up on my timeline, and obviously I'm a fan of this comedian because I follow her, and I'm still a fan. There was a video that I just felt like I needed to address because it. I'm not gonna say it specifically used my comment in the video. But what I will say is that the comment that was referred to in the video, one of the comments that was referred to in the video, was strikingly similar to mine. And I'm not saying I'm the only one that made the comment, so I don't know. But since my thoughts were used specifically in the video, I thought I might address it. So let's take a look at it, and I can give you my thoughts on it.
I don't like to explain jokes, especially like one-off jokes I post online. Like Wednesday morning, I was not feeling good. No one did this to me. Specifically, it's not about a specific man. It came to my head. That's how I write. Things come to my head and I put them somewhere. This is the joke I posted. A man texts you good morning today, block him. The women got it.
I wasn't feeling great either. And played this joke for I played this video for a female friend of mine. She didn't get the joke, and also she told me that I should probably chill on making this video. But as we all know, I don't start a lot of arguments, but I always got time for the shit.
Okay, we were good. The women were good. We got it. This feels like I shouldn't have to explain it. This is the kind of thing that makes my pussy dry up.
I'm sorry for your condition. I think they make things for that. But
don't make me explain jokes. Do you ever just not want to be right about something? I had comments from men on, like, I guess both sides. Not all men, but proving my point by missing the point. Okay. This is speaking to a very specific group of people. Other women, not necessarily straight women, but women who are having heteronormative relationship dynamics with men, like me. And also pretty terrified at the implications of another Trump presidency and what that can mean for our reproductive health.
So I get that. Also, as a black man, also terrified of another Trump presidency. But we're not making comparisons here, so I got that point. I understood that much of it.
I thought that was obvious. Now, I mean, the joke is for anyone who appreciates it. I see jokes all the time that aren't directed at me that I find to be funny. That's what jokes are. It doesn't apply to you. Don't worry about it. Things I shouldn't have to say. You know, I had the typical comment, like I heard of men commenting, "Good morning." Oh my God, missing the point. Like, way ahead of you. I know you exist. That's the whole point. Like, the election shows you exist, and there's like a million of you out there good morninging. Like, it didn't even make me mad. I'm like, this joke is about the millions of you. Like, you can go ahead. You can comment on here. I'm sure some of you will. See you when you get here.
But we'll go back to that point in a little bit.
Another guy is like, party's all about inclusivity until you don't get your way. And I'm like, dude, this is about who we let inside of our body. That's not an inclusivity conversation. I don't know what you think inclusivity is. I mean, like, you can fill out an application. Everybody doesn't get in. Like, it's not a participation trophy conversation, okay? This is about men who are either having intimacy with ladies or want to, maybe in a courting process. I hate explaining it. Text like this, like good morning, because obviously if Wednesday morning you thought that was a good morning, we are aligned differently. And if a man is just disregarding the magnitude of this and how that impacts you and your body, I wouldn't.
And this is where I come in.
Then I had a guy, don't punish all of us of what some people did. Punish? It doesn't say if a man texts you, block him. It doesn't say if a man talks to you, prove my point by missing the point. I don't know what we're gonna do. Even the men who are trying to support us are like missing it. Like,
and this is where the problem comes in, because now you want to, even the men that are on your side are somehow wrong, and we're missing the point. Like, what more do I gotta do? Just wanted to let you know I had your back, and now you've demonize me in one of your videos. Like how do we reconcile that?
But you don't really understand the level of stress that you hold after a sexual interaction when you have a vagina. Physically, mentally, emotionally. Like, even if you're in a casual relationship, a whole other level of stress that impacts literally every other thing you do. If you are getting to put your penis inside of a vagina, like, you can be in a casual relationship, but cherish that person and make that person feel cherished, prioritized.
I don't take the opportunities that I get to put my penis inside of a vagina lightly. I do think there's a responsibility that comes with that. Just like there's a responsibility on the other side. Like, don't think that there's no connection here too, you know? But, just like our generation's been, that varies from person to person. And the crazy thing is, it sounds like you and I are so much more aligned on a lot of things, but somehow I still ended up being wrong in your eyes. For no other fact than because I was the man that said something, that tried to express that I was on your side.
Don't text good morning the day fascist dictator basically gets into office that's trying to like strip away all of reproductive rights, bodily rights, and autonomy. Better text? What do you need? Not even how are you? You know how she is.
Now we're gonna double back to that point I made before. We're gonna come back to, according to this graphic right here, I don't know that it wasn't a good morning for you, because I got an almost 50-50 shot that it was a good morning for someone that looks like you. Because almost half of the people who look like you and fit your demographic voted for the thing that you're upset about. Whereas almost 80% of the people who look like me voted against it. So it's actually more likely that it wasn't a good morning for me than for you. So I just wanted to add some context to you thinking that I missed the point.
What do you need? Okay? You can use that, men. This part is for you. Oh my god. What are we gonna do?
Sounds like you just didn't want men to say shit. But you put it in a public forum, and you know that you have men that follow you, and you know that you have men that are fans of you, but you just didn't want us to say shit. Why? Because our opinion doesn't mean anything to you. But then, if my opinion doesn't mean anything to you, because I'm a man, or you think that I'm gonna be wrong, but you want that same respect as a woman, like, how is that supposed to work? That's all I want to know.